Greetings, my fellow Shek. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Kenshi Shek's Conquest, episode 93, Waiting for Wrath. Okay, we're filling him up. Alright, King can't hold another item, I don't think. Nope, not really. So he's going to go for a bit of a sell. And here I am at Awkward Shield without my pants on. And this is going to be owned by United Cities. Because United Cities borders... so Awkward Shield was sort of a military base between Akron's Pride and the Skim Sands, which is the edge of the United Cities. And it's going to be starting to get patrolled by Samurai. Because it flipped. So I guess I've never shown you this as a Holy Nation base, but if you take a look, this is why it's a little frightening. It has a bunch of crossbows up top on the sky bridge that gets to shoot at you as you try to break down the gates. It's it's a challenging base to defeat. So the fact that Valtena showed up at my base and handed me over the keys to his base is kind of terrific, and I'm not gonna lie, it makes it a lot easier for me. Because United Cities is not one of my enemies, so this military base now got flipped over to United Cities, and that benefits me. Wow, I loaded him so up. Full loot, he barely can move. This is King, who normally runs at 35 miles an hour, trudging at 1 mile an hour. So most of the people at home are probably healed or closing in on it, so I'm going to wake them up. I also don't necessarily need to get rid of the engineering jobs. It's kind of nice to have everybody able to come together for mega projects. Not that I suspect that I'll have additional mega projects, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. Glitch, I don't even know if you need to make weapons anymore. We'll have to figure it out. It depends if I go heavy weapons or not. Greaser, you need to repair your arm. But I'm hoping to buy a better one for you. So Greaser last stream lost one of his arms to an Inquisitor, I think. And he has a crossbow, a steady arm right now, which is, he obviously doesn't use crossbows, so it's not that helpful. At Tusk. Tusk! I'm also sort of curious what this battle did to my bounty. Hey girl, what's up? Lotus, you're still here. I'm guessing Headshot still has the highest bounty, because she kidnapped Seta. So, over here on the Heavy Armor Smithy, we voted that my tanks, at the very least, get the Unholy Chestplates. So we're going to put that on a repeat queue. Chemo's already working on Black and Chainmail, which is good, because not everyone's in it yet. And King should be... he's closing in on the way station. She's cute. Yeah, she is. Hey-haw. Hey-haw. No, no. Your paw. Oh, fine. Will you bark for me? Go what? Go what? Go what? Go what? She has like no voice. It's really cute. Go what? Yeah, chainmail takes forever. Chainmail and shirts. Anything of the shirt layer takes a year and a day. Boots, pants, head, armor, no problem. Weapons take a while. Shirts take forever. It is quite the slog when you want shirts. So I think at this point I can turn everybody's jobs back on. Quodic and Fang aren't craftsmen, so the tiny injuries that they have don't really matter for the quality of whatever they do. We are... wow. If you're trying to play dead, you're not doing a good job. You look very not dead to me. Just saying. This guy, however, he really knows how to play dead. This is a S tier. It's like there's a ventriloquist in the sky. He's got a hand way up where the sun don't shine. Keep moving. Kang, keep moving. So here are some Holy Mine ruins. There's still Narcos Trap that we could deal with. Once I ransom off, what's his name? Baltena. You guys can decide on what to do next. I don't think we're ready for Blister Hill. That's going to be a little bit more preparation, a little bit better armor. But almost everything else will be all set. There's a few things that we might want to do, one of which could be getting Greaser a better arm. Hopefully King is honing in on that right now. We could also attack some other faction enemies, but there's not a lot of other faction enemies right now. If we take a look at the faction screen here. Oh, the Wrath of God raid is coming in. Well, I guess that's what we're doing next. Prepare for Wrath of God. Wrath of God usually comes after Retribution of God. So, yep. We're going to have more War Company. I'm probably going to use the same strategy. I really don't see that there was an issue in my tactics. Oh, am I getting attacked? How quaint. Okay, yeah. You guys want to be taught a lesson? Sure. You want my food? Take it. Take it. Come on. Anyone knocks me out, they get a little food. I promise. Scout's honor. You can actually take everything in my bag if you knock me out. This is just cruel. Cruel and unnecessary murder here, to be honest. The chance of them winning this was basically 0. I particularly like to kill this one, who is now dying. Oh, look at you. Back for more, huh? Okay. Good job, guys. The acid rain that was falling on my head did a little bit more damage than you did. So, precipitation is more threatening to me than you are. Can Gizo switch to a Nodachi? Sure, I can make a Nodachi. Alright, do we have an arm? No, there's no Masterwork arms here, so I'm going to have to go arm shopping elsewhere, I guess. Let's try to get as much of this sold as possible so I can afford every arm that I want. Wow, you know what? This Paladin gear really doesn't sell for very much. I think because it's stolen. But we do have 29k, so that's not nothing. So let me go back for a second helping of the Paladin gear. Kang, that means you have to turn around and walk home. So, glitchness. You, my friend, are going to make an Nodachi for Gizo. After you finish this frag axe, I guess. Might as well finish the frag axe. No one's strong enough to use them, but I don't know. Well, I could do it in front. Nodachi, where are you? I wish there was a better way to sort through all the long list of weapons here. Alright, so Glitch is back to doing that. I don't know who Headshot is shooting at. Oh, maybe this. I don't see that anyone has really left. The one that was playing dead got back up, but perhaps we... I really don't know. Oh yeah, I can see who she's shooting at now. No survivors. Or as few as I can... Oh, never mind. She got him. Look at him serpentine. You better keep serpentining. He's doing a good job. I'm sending Poetic after him. Oh, yeah, there's another one crawling away. Come on, Poetic. I want to see you karate chop this sucker. I'm gonna get you. Look at what happened here. Bunch of dust bandits. We hit him so hard he turned around. Sort of. Alright, that one's down. And then the other one was crawling around. Oh, look at them all. Oh, those are hungry bandits. And this is a high paladin who's dead, so that works out for me. I think a big thing probably got him. I've not been so careful as to not let them go. And you're dead too. Oh, that's an Inquisitor too. No one expects Poetic, the Spanish Inquisition killer. Just making sure that we, you know, burn them properly. That's all. So, with the Wrath of God raid coming, I don't think I'm going to be able to get the arm for Gizo. He does have a masterwork arm, so it's not bad or anything. It's just obviously not a lifter arm, which would be better. Kang is here for yet another run because this stuff needs to get sold. I guess I'll go for blues first. Whoa! Headshot. I know he got up near me, but, like, could you wait until he's not underneath me? I think we got him. No, we didn't get him. Poetic, are you nearby? Yeah, here, Rockman does it. No one can outrun Rockman and Kang. They're canonically the fastest in the galaxy right now. Now I just need to actually... Oh, there we go. Bonk. Look at them keep running. Bonk. I could build some temp boxes, but I'm not all that worried. I mean, who cares? If it lays there, it doesn't really affect anything in a negative way. It doesn't bother me at all. Why do more work when more work is not required? Riddle me that. In fact, it serves as a pretty good reminder to the raiders that are incoming that they're going to lose. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. The Wrath of God could be bigger. They're not going to have a leader, though, so there is that. So Kang, head up to the way station. And who is you trying to shoot now? I mean, I see that there's some dust bandits on the horizon, but... Here, take a look at her. Where is she aiming? She is aiming this way. There's an enemy here? Oh, these bandits. Okay. Doing the snail. One snail down. More snail to go. The other thing I might want to do, it would be a lot more micromanagement, but one thing that is very effective if you don't want to have to deal with the corpses is once they're defeated like this, for someone to be like the executioner And by that I mean for them to grab a giant frag axe or something like that so that they can... It will be very difficult for them to handle, but when a land does land, it does devastating damage and perhaps bleeds or kills. So Glitch, passive, Tora passive, and Chemo passive. I don't want my craftsmen to fight. They should be crafting. Trying to get as much holy armor as I can. So I have 1 so far. Not very much. Yeah, the Dust Bandits were not smart enough not to mess with me. Here they are. Hey, my favorite normie. Thank you for the follow. So what do we have? We have 1 day, 15 hours to prep for the Wrath of God raid, if you were wondering. King's under attack, which might be a little annoying because he can't run from anything right now. He's too encumbered. I'll have to keep an eye on him. Oh, it's a Beaky, too. No, he can kill a Beaky. He's actually using the Paladin Cross, which is pretty funny. He's not very good at it, but he sure is trying. Is there a way for me to take the Paladin Cross off? I don't actually think there is. Yes, there is. There we go. A little bit better damage. I could have just dropped it, I realize, and just picked it back up afterwards, but... Yo man likes Jenga. That's all I can say. So Greaser's your arm. Yep. Greaser's arm's 100% repaired. Rockvin's now 100% too. You like, you're here for the Yoda? Here. There's the Yoda. I would be here for the Yoda too. Right there with you. If you'd look up. Buddy, what if I paid you? All right, 35K. And climbing. Yeah, let's run over to the Black Desert. Go to the Robodock. See if we can't get a better arm for Greaser. Couldn't hurt. I'm sticking the basic stolen first aid kits in here so that they can stack. Not so I can burn them. That is a lot more junk, though. Why is the durability of skeleton arms and legs always end in 5? Seems odd. I don't know. That's a deeply rhetorical question, I think. So Glitch currently has... Gizo was the one that asked for the Nadachi, correct? Glitch has... that blade. Where did it go? I don't know where it is, though. This is really strange. I made a Nadachi. He doesn't have his weapons on him. Oh, I have other weapon boxes. I'm a dummy. I am a dummy. I forgot that I was making frag axes and planks and ran out of space for it, so that I set up extra weapon boxes. So, Dom, you wanted Gizo to have an Nadachi. Got it. It's not Edge 2, but it is better. There you go. When the so the Wrath of God raid is just a raid. It's a named raid, but to kill off the Holy Nation, I need to kill Phoenix, and the Wrath of God raid is not Phoenix, so I will still need to storm Bad Teeth. Phoenix doesn't. He's lazy, I guess is the best way to put it. So there's a few more High Paladins out here that are... Well, I don't know why the dead ones aren't being burned. Just the task is sometimes weird. But some of them got healed up, so I clearly did not loot all the meds off of them that I should have. But the ones that didn't get healed up are now mostly burned. I do like how sometimes we make Paladin totems by ditching their gear. So you have these like floating Paladin armors. Some people would say, oh, that's buggy, and I actually rather like it. I think it's cool. So, in terms of armor, we were... There we go. We were going to put the Saber Tanks with the Unholy Plates. So, I'm going to start to do that. Ran the Giant, ditching her Masterwork Samurai. Actually, let's have her keep her Masterwork Samurai armor for now. That's too nice to ditch for Unholy. Alright, so Ruka's has swapped. Els is going to swap. I think Horse is another Saber Tank that can swap. Whoever Horse is. Oh. Come on, Els. Hurry up. Oron. Oh, I guess I'm out of leather space. Animal skin, rather. Am indeed. Oh, this big beak leather. I'm gonna need to make a run to sell the old armors soon too. So we're starting to get our tanks, our saber tanks, the ones that taunt and the ones that have sabers, to upgrade to heavy plate armor. So if you're wondering the difference between the last armor and this armor, let me show you. This is specialist to specialist, so it's a fair exchange. The Unholy Plates have 44 blunt. The leather white plate jackets have 28. The Unholy Plates have 70 cut resistance. The plate jackets have 49. And then cut efficiency is 95%, which means very little damage is not resisted to then get passed on as blunt damage. For coverages, the Unholy Plates have 100% stomach and chest. The legs are covered 40. The arms are covered 25. The white plate jackets don't cover the legs at all, but cover the stomach, chest, arms, and legs 100%. One of the things I definitely analyzed post-battle, last battle, is most of the people that got knocked out were missing stomachs and chest, almost exclusively. Everybody that was unconscious basically was unconscious due to their torso, except for like maybe one. I think Trustin maybe took a head wound, but everybody else didn't. And the reason I mention that is, yeah, if we're all getting knocked out because of a lack of chest armor, improving our chest armor seems to be the smart thing to do. We are making dust switches, and let's stop with the rice bowls. We have so much raw meat. Let's go with meat wraps. How's Ruka look with that layout? This is what she looks like. Chainmail armor, the samurai boot pants, the unholy plate, and the samurai helmet. Very unique. This is not a look that you'll see in any faction, which is something else that's kind of nice. We have a relatively unique faction uniform, rather than just looking like United Cities, which is something that we didn't want to do. The poofy pants are pulling together. Yeah, I wish there was better pants for us. We are here at the robotic shop. We can also check the scrap house if this doesn't yield what we want it to yield. So as a reminder, we are looking for Grizor's left arm. to become a lifter. I'm just that lucky. Industrial lifter, arm, left, masterwork. That's exactly what we're looking for. Perfect. I will also buy a scout right. No, I won't, because I don't have the money. All right, King, time to head home. Also looks like someone's trying to break free of our death bubble, so let's switch over and get Rockvin to chase whomever this is down. You. Spanked to death. Inquisitor. I can definitely see the appeal of having a peeler machine. Seko, thank you for the follow. Not that I'm planning on going against Savant, but yeah, I could definitely see the appeal. Oh, are you still wearing your gear? You are. Fail at my expense. Definitely don't want one of these paladins from the last fight getting back up. So Kang, you're running home. And then let's check in on our armor, because I think we don't have more fleet yet. It's a glitch. You are making planks. I think what I'm going to do is... let's start going through the roster and see who does not have Edge 2 weapons to get Edge 2 weapons. So Jacobot. Jacobot, if you want to specialize your weapon, if you're here. No, you're not. Okay. I might choose a specialized weapon for him of a foreign saber. I'm just going to start making the executive choices. To, of course, be overruled if they so express. But, wait here. Snooze, you lose, right? Yeah, executing fallen enemies is not an option outside of killing off a very select few enemies that have kill items, like fog princes have kill items, but most don't. Fog princes have kill items because you can loot their skulls as a trophy, and that, of course, looting their skulls kills them. But most other scenarios, there are not kill items. So, if you want to kill them, you have to get creative. Which is probably good, because I feel like if Kenshi had built-in kill items, the enemies would use it against you, and you would constantly be murdered every time you were knocked out. That'd be bad. Big Baller, thanks for the sub, and welcome. Cheers. I'm going to quickly get myself some more coffee while I run to sell off errands here. I'm going to put Yoda on as the can. Scratch that, I have to heat up the water. You like those ears? The little Yoda ears? They are absurd. Very, very absurd. Yeah, there's a mod that adds hearts to people that you can loot, kind of like they're a single cat. Cat being coins. Who are you? Oh, it's Dust Bandits. Ouch. Someone just got friendly fired. I think it was Trustin. Yeah, Trustin's stomach just got impaled deeply. King is home. So King, you're going to hand that arm off to Greaser. Here is Greaser's steady arm. Now to become a lifter one. Which means Greaser is probably one of our strongest at this point. A strength of 52. Rockfin's sport in 52 as well, so I was right. He is one of the strongest. I'm going to put the old arm back in case we lose arms. It's nice to have spares, so I have a spare of left and right. I don't have spare legs, but that's due to a lack of money, which we will solve right now. I'm going to go sell my old armor, which is worth a lot more than the paladin junk that we've been hawking. And let's see. King, pull your inventory up. Although not a lot of space left. And head to the way station. So sometime later today, we're going to get the Wrath of God raid. It's being dispatched. Oh no, sometime later tomorrow. It's being dispatched in a day and an hour. Trust me, needs to lie down. Yeah, well, he'll heal. I'm not too worried. I do want spare legs in case I lose a leg, but none of these legs are any good. So I'll just keep going back and forth, trying to sell all this junk. Come on, Rockfin, move. Is there a way to recycle it? Yeah, there's a way to recycle it. I've just been selling it because I'm low on money. You can recycle it by throwing it into an item furnace and turning it into raw iron. But you only get back a little bit of what you invest, you know. So, better probably to sell it. What armor do we got? Oh, that's masterwork. Let's see. Who is another saber tank? And nope. Horse. That's a big jump up to masterwork armor for horse. But horse doesn't have chainmail, so that's a needed jump, I suppose. Glad to make it. So Glitch, you were working on a foreign saber for Jacobot. Let's figure out who else only has edge 1 weapons. Ring saber. So let's do a new ring saber for Ruka. Trying to get a edge 2 ring saber. And just at this point, everybody basically has edge 1 weapons. So we'll aim for edge 2 weapons for everybody that needs them. I can't get Rockman to leave. So weird. Hey, Scrap Code. What breed of dog is Yoda? Yoda is actually a mix. He's not a breed. He is a Maltese Poodle, a Greyhound mix. Italian Greyhound. The small one. Man, the pathing is really bad. Also, who the heck is this? Who's running out here? Ace? Ah, he must be corpse collecting, yeah. That is so far away from the base. I have no idea why he would do that. The Conquest is coming along real nicely. We do have a giant raid incoming, though. So we're trying to prepare for that. And we're selling off spoils from the last battle, which is choking my inventory. I might be able to sell to the Settled Nomads. The Settled Nomads don't have a lot of money, but the gear that's left is pretty worthless, so not having a lot of money is not much of a problem. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start smelting the real junk down, the monk robes and the like. Because the It's not even worth running it into to sell it. They're not worth enough. In fact, most of this stuff isn't even worth enough. I'm going to start smelting it out of convenience. So the run that Rockman's making will be the last run. So if you want to melt things down, it doesn't really matter what you put in. If it's made of iron, it will yield metals. If it's not made of iron, it won't yield anything. But, like, who cares? Because we're just burning it at this point. Makes a tiny bit of raw iron. It's not a very efficient way of, like, making yourself resources. And it takes a lot of micromanagement, which is another reason why I usually avoid it. Because it's kind of a... can't be automated. It also rounds down. Oh my lord, there's still so much stuff out here. You load courses up before incinerating? That's smart. That would work too. That way you're just getting rid of it. I have automatic corpse disposal, so that's a little bit harder to do because the corpses just get burned automatically. And most of these guys out here are unconscious, not dead, so I'd have to kill them first, and handing them a bunch of gear seems a little counterproductive. But point taken. Oh, I also killed my helmet. I got rid of my own helmet. So let me make another samurai helmet for Kang. Yeah, I noticed that just as you guys did. Samurai helmet. There we go. Shona and Tora going hard on the armor plating. And then what I could do is I could have Kang, if I need to, I could have Kang buy armor plating up at the way station or something. What does prepare for the Wrath of God mean? So the Wrath of God is a type of raid that the Holy Nation sends you when they really don't like you very much. So it means preparing to be attacked by a ridiculously large party of enemies. And how I'm preparing? I don't know. I'm just like trying to clean up, really. What I can do is put another prediction up. Will any Shek die in the upcoming raid? Let's have a 10-minute submission period, because it's going to take me a while. That gives you plenty of time to submit what your thoughts are. And Rockfin's under attack. Oh, shoot. Trying to attack with Pallycross that I stole. Let's get rid of it for a sec. Hey, Nomads, you know this is your base, not mine, right? Silly Nomads. Kolek, thank you for the follow. Yeah, they have no money. Yep, that's all the money they have. They're very, very poor. Alright, I think we already done with the helmet. So as stupid as that was, we've already replaced it. And let's find another saber tank. Cowley, you could be... No. Trusted. Well, Trusted. They're given Trusted Unholy Plate. So most of the saber tanks are getting the plate armor. They're really rolling off the line, which is great. And I'm going to be back in just a second to finish the coffee that I started. And surprisingly, not bad, despite my inattention. You guys have a lot of faith in me, huh? Look at that. Jeez. I don't even have that much faith in me. I don't know how many points I would bet on me, but you guys sure are betting a lot. And I wish they had better arms. Oh, steady left? I don't need steadies. There's literally only one person in the entire colony that needs steady arms, and it ain't me. Maybe it's time for good armor boots as well? I don't like boots. I've explained like 15 different ways why I think wooden sandals are superior to boots. But the TLDR is that boots only work 40% of the time, and they have malices that are pretty decent. You know, they have a lot of penalties, whereas the wooden sandals allow you to attack faster and run faster, and they always work, which is why I like sandals better. Sandals, as you can see, have a combat speed effect of 1.05%, allowing us to attack more quickly, which is very valuable, and allow us to run 10% faster, which is also very valuable. Boots, no matter how good or bad the boots would be, only really protect a fraction of our legs, and no one in that last fight got knocked out due to leg damage. No one. Literally no one. Not any of my 27 meleeers were removed from... Oh, I forgot to sell the helmet. Were removed from the fight due to leg shots. So boots would, in effect, make me attack 5% slower, run 10% slower for no actual benefit. No one lost a leg. No one got knocked out because of legs. So my sort of vendetta against boots definitely proved to be true in the last fight. Toke did a lot of crawling. Yeah, they did crawling, but they didn't lose their legs. And then we actually healed back up and got back up to our feet. So it wasn't even a permanent issue. Chest, however, a ton of people went down because of the chest. So, samurai helmet here. I'm trying to not sell it if I can. And who else is a saber tank? Saber tank. Sharp point. Oh, but sharp point, you're one of our gunners, so skip. Everybody down here, these 5 are gunning. So, the question is, at what point should I start getting unholy armor for everybody? Like, do you think I should? Do you think I shouldn't? I'm not really sure. What I do know is Cowley with white plate, with high-grade white plate, definitely should take this Masterwork Unholy. No doubt about that. And I was going to give the chainmail to Horse, because Horse has a regular shirt and he's one of the tanks. I had noticed that, don't worry. So now Horse is looking a little better. Weapons. So what do we end up making? Edge 1. So we do have an Edge 2 plank. We have Edge 1 forward saber. So let's keep making forward sabers until I get an Edge 2. I'm going to try to remember to check. Which means I'm totally going to forget. That would be the rad translation there. Yeah, the only, you make a good point. The only reason to use boots is for, like, training malices so that you can train better, in my opinion. Otherwise, it's just, a bunch of penalties for no benefits, as far as I'm concerned. But I will make a pair to sort of show you what I mean. So, the best boots here might be plated lung boots, so I'll craft a pair of those, or samurai boots. Just to show you what I mean. It's easier to show you, I suppose. And we're almost done getting all the junk off the lawn. For an added benefit of hundreds of iron, but iron isn't worth very much. Hello. Yoink, yoink. Yep, yoink. I like how Headshot's just been up in that tower ever since. She's like, I saw what you guys had to go through. I'm staying up here. It seems safer. You know what, lady? You would be right. It is safer up there. Alright, we are, except for this severed human leg, all cleaned up. And yes, you can just burn a leg. Game don't care. So here are the boots. They're specialist grade, so it's not perfect. But essentially, as you can see, coverage. Left and right leg, 40%. They also herd athletics, so we run slower. And they have cut efficiencies and blood efficiencies of 37 and 56. The samurai plate have a blunt of 52 and a cut resistance of 70, so they're definitely tankier than the medium class plated long boots. However, they make you not be able to dodge, or lower dodge, much lower combat athletics, and martial arts bonus. So the only really reason to wear these is if you wanted to hurt your martial arts bonus for you to be able to train martial arts a little bit better, I guess. But at that point, you probably don't want high grade boots. You want low grade boots. You want boots that are actually, honestly, terrible. That way they have the big... Well, no, I think that's a flat penalty in that instance. So let's keep making Unholy Plate. But that's exactly why I am sort of just ignoring, you know, the boots there. Because they're just not particularly helpful to me of what I want to do. So we did manage to make an Edge 2 Ring Saber for Ruka. So this Edge 1 Ring Saber is up for grabs, or spare, or whatever you would call it. And we're trying to make the foreign blade for Trustin. I don't think anyone needs that helmet. Yeah, no one needs that helmet. We still have a lot of need for shirts and stuff. The metal shirts, but Chemo's working as fast as he can. It just takes a while. And the Wrath of God is going to be dispatched in 9 hours. From Bad Teeth, or Blister Hill? I actually don't know where it's being dispatched from. What crossbow does Headshot have? Headshot has a Ranger Masterwork. I guess what I could do is ransom off Valtenna. Because you guys wanted me to ransom him. Let me go pick him up. And I'm going to have Rockvin ditch all but, let's say, advanced kit. That stuff. Also ditch pants. And now run down to Captain. So I'm running at 35 miles an hour with a dude on my back. Besides, roleplay restrictions would be a way to just avoid the raid. Yeah, you could just walk out of your base. There's really nothing stopping you in Kenshi from just bailing on your own base and not having to deal with a raid. So there's 3 of them left. Oh no, there's 4. Problem is they're like really in a coma. So I'm gonna have to wait until they get back up. But don't worry. Headshot's waiting up here. So if you're wondering, I gave her so many ration packs that she just can sit up there for like the next month if I wanted. She really doesn't have to come down. I don't plan on doing that to her, but I'm just saying it's hypothetically possible. So 7 hours until the raid is dispatched. She's a Force Recon sniper. Yeah, she's just the sniper in the bell tower, man. It's a good position for her to be in. She's very capable at it. I can tell you that. What is her turret skill at? 71. And that increases accuracy and rate of fire. She is a monster up there. She easily did the most damage in the last battle. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to be in a position where I didn't have to use mounted crossbows against raids, but the last fight, the Retribution of God raid, I absolutely would have lost. No doubt. No doubt I would have lost if I played totally fair and met him on the battlefield. I don't think there's any shame in hiding behind some crossbows, because I didn't really hide. I had 27 to 32 out front and ready, which is not hiding. And the same sort of strategies are used by everybody. The Shek do it, the United Cities do it, everybody does it. Everybody has some crossbows up top, unless they can't afford them. So I am headed to the police station with Valtenna for 40k. Take him. Relations with the Holy Nation decreased by 50. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Thank you for tuning in to Kenshi Shek's Conquest, which originally streamed live on Twitch, January 27th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams, which includes adjustments for time zones. If you'd like to chat with me or any members of my community, Rhadamant.com and the description of this video also have a link to Discord. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow Shek.